Hello. Right, Thursday morning. We are starting in approximately 2 to 3 minutes. You need one heavy weight, one glass of water, or a bottle, if you prefer. That's it really. Mat, sweat towel's probably quite a good idea because I think this is going to be quite a tough one. I'm just going to wait for, basically everything I've just said is for on-demand people. So, you know, welcome to Thursday or Friday. Saturday, I don't know how long it lasts, maybe Saturday. Anyway, you need a heavy weight. I'm just waiting for the people doing it at 7 AM to join. This is our new home studio. It's very sparse, needs a bit more going on. Yeah, maybe fast forward, you know, if you're on demand. Morning, Louise. Just waiting for someone else to join and then we're going to get started. I need one heavy weight, a vessel of water, maybe a mat, maybe a sweat towel, positive attitude. This is my new home studio. We are starting in about 45 seconds with a lovely, gentle warm-up. All right, 7 AM. Let's get started. As per usual, I'm not going to play any music, so if you want music on, go right ahead. You're all muted so you don't interfere with each other's sound. Be careful when you're exercising at home. Obviously, if something hurts, skip it or ask me a question or take a modification if there is one. Some exercises there won't be one, but I know you're all quite smart so you can sort of modify yourself as well if needs be. So, we're going to start on our mat, feet between hip and shoulder width apart, toes facing forwards. You're just going to open your arms out to the side, cross them over your body and just open and close, alternating which hand comes on top. All right, let's go. So we're opening and closing those arms just for 10 more seconds. Just one heavy weight needed today, sweat towel and water maybe. In 3 seconds, we're going to circle the arms forwards. So big circles forwards now. Oh, ow. Just smashed my hand into the wall. And reverse it backwards. All right, bring your arms to rest down by your sides. Just rotate those wrists, rotate the ankles. You look great when you do this. Just try to just loosen up those joints a little bit. And we're going to go into like our mobility flow now, which starts with a really deep squat. So nice wide legs at the back of your mat. We'll drop down, Get your arms inside your knees, and you can sit here for a minute if you want, opening out the hips, and then walk forwards into a plank. When you're in that plank, left hand to left foot on the outside, you're going to rotate towards the left, look up to the ceiling, raising your hands. Stay here as long as you like. And then hand comes back down, left leg goes back, and we walk our hands back with straight legs. All the way up to the top, head coming up last. So you do this at whatever speed you want. We're just going to keep cycling through this. So we do a deep squat, walk out to a plank, right foot to right hand now. Open out, look at the ceiling, come back into your plank, straight legs on the way back up. So it's bent legs on the way down, really, really deep squat, push the knees out so we're opening up the groin and those inner thighs. And then if you like, at the front, when you're in that runner's lunge, you might like to circle your hips, sometimes feels quite nice. So you could just draw some circles, completely up to you how stiff your body is today. So just moving around here as quickly or as slowly as you like. I'm going to be here for another 50 seconds. So feeling a pull on the back of your legs on the way back up. We've got our legs as straight as we can. Sometimes they won't be fully straight. That's okay, especially at 7 a.m. You've got 20 seconds left here. If you can, try and even out so you finish with one on the right-hand side. Not the end of the world if you don't worry. All right, everybody get down into a high plank. You're going to do one push-up, and then you're going to push back to downward dog. Forwards, one push-up, one downward dog. If you prefer to stay in this down dog position, pedaling out your feet, that's fine. Just make sure we're doing a couple of push-ups every now and then. That's all right, just to get the chest and the arms going a little bit. You can be here for 20 seconds. Push up to downward facing dog. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, walk your hands back to your feet, come all the way up to standing. We're going to just go into a few reverse lunges. So we step back and then forwards, making sure the back leg bends. So both legs are bent. We can come all the way down and get the knee on the mat. Ooh, bit wobbly. 5 seconds here, then we go to squats. Hopefully starting to get nice and warm. All right, let's go. Body weight squats. Hinging at the hips first, send the bum backwards. Keep the weight in your heels. So you should be able to wiggle your toes off the floor. We're here for 15 seconds, and then we're going to start with the proper stuff. 10 seconds, squats. Keep the weight in your heels. Send the weight backwards. Stick your bum out. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. You can have a look at me now. I'm going to show you your first 4 exercises where you're going to work for 45 seconds on, 15 seconds change over between. So all using one heavy weight with both hands. Mine's a bit awkward to hold with both hands, so I just sort of weirdly hold it around the side. That's okay. First one, we're going to go reverse lunge. We have the weight at our chest. We lunge, drive the weight overhead, back down and forwards on the same leg for 45 seconds. Exercise 2, we deadlift to squat. Deadlift, we have straight arms and straight back. We send our bum back, keep the back straight, slide the weight, look down the front of my shins, bring it up, chest, squat. So straight legs, straight back, feel it in your hamstrings, up, squat. Okay? So deadlift to squat. Then we do reverse lunge on the other side, drive overhead and back. And finally, we finish with upright rows bringing that weight up nice and close to our chest, getting our elbows nice and high. So get yourself ready. First up, we have got reverse lunge, overhead press. We're going to step the left leg back. So your right leg is forward, your left leg is back. You're going to start with the weight in your chest. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So left leg comes back. We drive the weight overhead, bring it back, and step forwards. So we should be upright the whole time. No leaning forwards. Take that weight back with you. Feel that back leg burning as you drive that weight up. We're here for 45 seconds. Modification could be drop the knee all the way to the ground and then lift. That's easier. Or take out the lift overhead, or if it's too hard, drop that weight. Just do the reverse lunge, body weight. You got 10 seconds left, then 15 seconds rest, and we go deadlift to squat. 3, 2, 1. In the break, I'm going to show you again. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Legs are straight-ish. They can bend if you need. Back is straight, arms are straight. So you lift your chest forwards, slowly up here, squat. Let's go now. So we deadlift slowly and carefully. Weight close to your knees. Slowly back up, lift it to your chest and down. If this is hurting your lower back, keep it here. Just do the squats. If this still hurts, lose the weight. Just do the squats. So sending the bum back. We hinge. We feel it in our hamstrings and our glutes on that deadlift. When we do the squat, we need to keep the weight in our heels. As always, you should be able to wiggle your toes off the floor. 10 seconds left here. Straight arms on the deadlift, straight back. 3, 2, 1. Next up, so reverse lunge to overhead press, stepping the right leg back. So the left leg is forward, right leg is back. I'm going to start with the weight up in our chest. We go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Reverse lunge. Drive overhead, straight arms, back to your chest, step forwards. Same leg, 45 seconds. If you've got it, maybe let's go a bit faster. So those modifications again, you could step back, drop the knee all the way to the floor and lift, or take out the lift, or lose the weight, just stepping that right leg back. If we're doing this, we can probably go a bit faster. Looking good, guys. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds rest, upright rows. We have the weight down here. We're going to lift it up nice and high. We're going to try and get our thumbs to touch our chin. Elbows high. Dragging the weight up our body so it's not away from our body. Let's go now. 45 seconds. You're going to lift up fast, down slow. So come down under control. Lovely job. So there's a straight line from my neck to my heels. I'm not leaning over. This is a bent over row. We're upright. Upright row. 10 seconds. And then we're doing it all again. Starting with that right foot forwards, left foot going back. 3, 2, 1. You've got 15 seconds to recover. Not really that long. And we go again. So it's an 8-minute round. So it's right leg forward, left leg coming back, drive. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. Reverse lunge to overhead press. So don't rush the first couple, get balanced. Make sure there's no arch in your spine. Use your abs as you drive that weight above your head. You probably feel your abs engaging. Should feel both legs burning now. I definitely am. Might be from moving house the last couple of days. Probably from this. 10 seconds to go. And you got 15 seconds rest. We do deadlift to squat again. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Loving life. 15 seconds rest. Maybe a bit of this. Woo. All right, 5 seconds, deadlift to squat. We can deadlift from the weight on the floor if you want. You just get ready. And here we go. We deadlift. Lift it to our chest. We squat. Straight arms, straight back, straight legs. Straight, straight, straight on that deadlift. So it doesn't matter if you don't go down that far at all. I've got really tight hamstrings, so I only sort of get down about this far. A lot of people can get all the way to the ground. Just as long as your back is staying straight, you're feeling in the back of your legs, you're doing it right. Remember, if you are feeling in your back, you're probably curving your spine. Just take the squats instead and practice the deadlift another time. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse lunge, overhead press, left leg forwards, right leg is going to be coming back. You're going to go in 5, in 4, in 3, rack the weight up to your chest, off we go. Right leg back, drive overhead, back to your chest, standing tall. So you've got straight back the whole time. Neck to coccyx is straight. Now, if we can think about it, we want to be going really far back with that lunge. It's no use going down here. We want to get that leg all the way back. You got 20 seconds left. I'm going to open some windows because I'm on fire. 10 seconds left. Are we smiling? No. Thank you. And time. Upright row. Final exercise. Seconds of work. You're going to get 90-second recovery. That's where you can have a nice big drink of water. All right, upright rows in 2, in 1. Let's go. So we're going up quickly. Don't smash yourself in the face, and down slowly. So maybe you're coming up for a count of 1, down for a count of 3. Doesn't need to be exact. We just need to make sure we're controlling it on the way down. 15 seconds to go. We're upright, we're not leaning forwards. You're going to love the next set. It's a 6-minute set, 2 minutes slower. Last rep, and we can bend our legs, drop that weight down to the floor, and enjoy 90 seconds rest. So next up, you're going to have to do some counting. There are 2 exercises. It's a squat thrust and a burpee with no jump and no push-up. So some call it a standing burpee, some call it a superhero, all sorts of different things. So your first one is a squat thrust. So we're going to squat, thrust the weight overhead, right? So we're not squatting down, standing up and driving. This is squat to overhead press, right? We squat, then we overhead press. We're doing a thrust. So we come down, arms come up at the same time as legs. So we use the power from our legs to get to the top. You're going to do 9 squat thrusts. Once you've done 9, you're going to do 1 burpee, no jump. So you do 9 squat thrusts, get rid of the weight, hands down, legs back, in and up. That's 1 round. Then you're going to do 8 squat thrusts, 2 burpees. 7 squat thrusts, 3 burpees. 6 and 4, 5 and 5, 4 and 6, 3 and 7, 2 and 8, 1 and 9. Okay, so when you get to the middle, that's the only sort of enjoyable part. Because at the beginning, you're going to hate the squat thrusts, and at the end, you're going to hate the burpees. Yes. So we got it. 9 and 1 to start. Squat thrust. So it's squatting down, driving the weight above your head. So you use your legs to get that weight up. All right, let's check the time. There's time to go. 6-minute round. Don't worry if you don't get to the end. So let's just see how far we get. We go in 3, 2, 1. So we're going to do 9 squat thrusts. Let's go. Keeping the weight in the heels. Lovely stuff. We can then waste some time putting our weight down safely. Yeah. You're just going to do 1 burpee with no jump. Hands come down, legs go back. We hit a plank, we jump forward, and we're up. We're into the next round. We do 8 squat thrusts, 2 burpees. Let's go. We're against the clock here. We go 7 and 3. So, although this is for our legs and our shoulders, you should be feeling quite a lot of work coming from your abdominals. Okay, and when we're down in that squat, we need our abs to get that weight over the top. As we jump those legs back and in, that's our lower abs doing that work. So we're doing upper abs, then lower abs as well. You're nearly 2 minutes down. So this is just 6 minutes. Get as far through as you can. We will be doing this again, not today, in future workouts with me. So we can measure if we get fitter. If we don't quite get to the end, that's all right. Maybe next time we'll get 1 extra round. Lovely job, guys. Hopefully no cheating going on. Hopefully smiling through it. And remembering, we straighten our arms as we stand up. That weight is close to our chest. You notice I haven't really given any modifications for this. The burpee is very safe. This squat thrust should be very safe as long as you've got the weight in your heels. If it's too heavy, obviously do it without the weight. If the burpee becomes too much, you can come down, step 1 leg back, step the other leg back, step forward, and stand up. We're just going to make sure we stand all the way up, straight, arms down, shoulders down in between each burpee. You are officially halfway through. Hopefully you're somewhere near 5 and 5. If not, that's all good. I only did down to 7 and 3 and then I just sort of faffed around. So who cares? I mean, we're sweating. That's what's important. We're gonna feel good for the rest of the day. And we'll be finished at 7:45. Most people will still be in bed, lazy. I'm joining in at 5 and 5. 2 minutes 30. Abs are on fire. Thighs are on fire. Shoulders are burning. Woo. One minute 45 left. There is sweat dripping into my eyes. Oh, just the way I like it. One minute, 20 seconds to go. Nice, making sure we're still vigilant on that squat thrust. Arms come up at the same time, legs and arms move at the same time, both up and down. 70 seconds left, I'm just grabbing my towel. All right, guys, 50 seconds to go. If you get to the end, you can just stop. I won't make you start again. 35 seconds. If we're still working, we're going to work right up to the end. Probably thinking that's rich of him. He's just been faffing around, chatting rubbish, taking breaks. 15 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 90 seconds recovery. 1, have some water, wipe yourself down. Next up, we're only working for 20 seconds each exercise. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. 4 exercises. They are wide push-up, crunch, elbow plank jack, and glute bridge. None of these need a weight. The final one, you can add a weight if you want. So, wide push-up, quite self-explanatory. We're going wide, we're doing push-ups. So, if I start with my hands at the edge of my mat, I'm going to walk them out a bit. We're going to go here. 20 seconds. If you need to, drop your knees down. Go here as many as you can in 20 seconds. We roll over onto our back for a crunch. So, legs are bent. Lower back is pressed into the mat, shoulders are off the floor, head is off the floor. This is when we start. We lift our chest up towards our knees and back down. Hands can come behind your head, by your temples, in front of you, back here to make it harder, whatever you want. Woo. Elbow plank jack. We go into an elbow plank, we jump our legs out to the side. So out to the side of our mat and back in. Bum stays low. And then we can grab our weight if we want to. If you do, you're going to do it from sitting up, weight comes onto your lap, legs bent, head and shoulders are on the floor, dig in with your heels, drive your hips up and back down. So here, may as well do this with the weight, and you squeeze your bum at the top. So it's just those 4 exercises, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Get down onto the mat into a high plank, then walk your hands out wide as you dare. The wider, the better. We go, wide push-ups in 3, 2, 1, off you go. Wide push-ups. Take the chest down with you, take the hips down with you. Only 20 seconds, already halfway. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've got 10 seconds to lie down. Legs are bent. Lower back is pressed into the mat. We go in 5 seconds. Shoulders are off the floor. Chin is tucked into your chest. Head's off the floor. Let's go. We crunch from here. Upper abdominals working. We're just coming up a couple of centimeters. Trying to lift our chest towards our knees. 10 seconds. If you feel it too much, lie down. Then come back in. 3, 2, 1. Elbow plank. We're jumping the legs in and out, keeping the bum low. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. In and out with the legs. Bum stays low. Bum doesn't come up and down as you're jumping those legs out. You're gliding your legs across the floor almost. 10 seconds to go. Maybe speed this one up a little bit more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, rolling over. You've got 10 seconds to get into glute bridge. So if you're getting the weight, have it by your side. Bring it onto your lap first, then lie down. We're going 3, 2, dig the heels in. Head stays on the ground. Let's go. Head and shoulders stay on the ground. Squeeze your bum together at the top. You can lift those toes off the floor if you want to make it a bit more challenging. Get those hips nice and high. Really make sure you're squeezing at the top. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds, you go back to the beginning. Wide push-ups. Get yourself ready. Maybe get into a plank straight away. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 20 seconds. Wide push-ups. Go, go, go as fast as you can. Make sure you're taking the hips down with you. If you need to, drop your knees to the mat and keep going. I'd rather that than you took a rest. Such a short amount of time to be working. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely job. Crunches, lying down, legs are bent, lower back is pressed into the mat. You start with your shoulders and your head off the mat. In 2, in 1. Let's go. That's the lowest we ever get. We're just doing tiny lifts. We're breathing. We're smiling. At least we're not doing burpees. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbow plank jacks. On our elbows, legs jumping in and out. Bum is not coming up and down. It will a little bit. Focus on keeping your bum low. In 2, in 1. Let's go. Squeeze the bum, squeeze the abs. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Find that weight if you're using it. If no weight, that's fine. Get it on your lat. Get down there quickly. We go in 4, 3, 2. Legs are bent. Dig the heels in. Squeeze the bum at the top. Keep the head and the shoulders on the mat. Really make sure you are squeezing your bum together at the very top before you come down. And time. Lovely job, guys. You guessed it. We're doing it one more time. Get back into that high plank. Wide push-ups. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The reason we're going wide is we always do regular push-ups. We need to mix it up. Sometimes we'll go narrow, sometimes we go wide to work a different part of our chest. You've got just 4, 3, 2, 1. Crunches, lying down. Legs are bent, heels are dug into the floor. Tucking your pelvis underneath so your lower back is pressed into the mat. And off you go. It's a small lift and lower. Imagine an elastic band from the top of your knees to the middle of your chest, and it's just gently lifting and lowering you. Only coming up 1 or 2 inches. That's it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So nearly there. Elbow plank jacks, probably the worst for me anyway. We're going 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbow plank, jumping out. If this is getting too tough, step one leg out and in, step the other one out and in. Lovely job, guys. You've got just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Glute bridge, final exercise with or without weight. In 3, 2, 1. Head and shoulders down. Drive the hips up and release. So we squeeze at the top. If you've got no weight, maybe you can lift your arms above your shoulders. Very nearly there. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely job, guys. Have yourselves some water. Wipe yourself down if you're as sweaty as I am, which is quite embarrassing how sweaty I am right now. But yeah, apparently it's, if you sweat lots, it means you're really healthy. So, we're going to do a ladder. We're going to start at 2. If you've never done a ladder before, I'm going to give you some exercises. You do 2 reps of each. Once you've done 2 reps of each, you're going to do 4. Once you've done 4, you're going to do 6, 8, so on and so forth. And you're just going to keep going up today. So we're not going to stop at a number and come back down. We're just going to keep adding 2 every time you've finished. The exercises are quite nicely split to allow you time to sort of transition, get a bit of rest between each one if you like time wasting. Okay, so exercise 1 is a close grip push-up. So you can either do a diamond push-up where you put your hands together like this, make a diamond, and push up there. So you're going to go, or you just get them as close as you can. So you're going to do 2 close grip push-ups. So you go 1, 2. You can do these with your knees on the floor if you need to. You're going to stand up, grab your weight. You can do a bicep curl. So elbows in tight, all the way down to your thighs, all the way up to your chest. So just 2 bicep curls. When it's up there, you're going to leave it there. You're going to do 2 sumo squats. So wide legs, toes point out at 45-degree angles. You come down, sending your knees out to the side, drive through your heels to stand up. So this gets our inner thighs. That's it. So then we go 4 close grip push-ups, 4 bicep curls, 4 squats, sending the knees out to the side. Happy? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. No, I don't think we're getting to 20. I'm just joking. We're going to set a timer for 7 minutes. That's going to take us to the end of the class, okay? So this is it. How high can you get? Last set. All right, get down on the mat in your plank. Get your hands as close as you dare. Fingers touching and thumbs touching is ideal. Diamond push-up. We go in 3, 2, 1. 2 reps of each. 7 minutes on the clock. You're going to get up, give me 2 bicep curls. So this is where we can faff around, waste some time. We want to be safe picking up the weights, so do it with bent legs. Elbows in tight, all the way up, all the way down. And we go sumo squats, like we're sumo wrestler. Wide, 45-degree angle. Keep the weight up high. Send those knees out to the side. You want to keep your back as straight as possible. Then we could practice deadlift to lower the weight. Okay? Good practice. We jump back down into our plank. You give me 4 close grip push-ups. We can practice our deadlifts to collect the weight. Sending our bum back, keeping our back straight, chin up. We go 4 bicep curls. We keep the weight up at the top. These sumo squats, you've got to get your toes out at 45-degree angles, so they're not facing forward, they're not facing to the side, they're in between. I said sumo squats, and my Siri on my phone started talking to me. She told me it's 7:34. It's great, isn't it? Once you've done your 4s, you're doing 6s. Maybe you've completed 6s and you're on 8, so that means you're a machine. Well done. We're coming up on 2 minutes, so just over 5 minutes left. So this is just continuous work. Take as many breaks as you need. When you start getting into those high rep ranges, when you're getting to sort of 8, 10, 12s, it's going to feel a lot harder. If you need to break those down, that's all right. So maybe you would do, I don't know, 2 sets of 5 of the push-ups, for example. Maybe you do 5 on your feet, 5 on your knees. That's up to you. Maybe you need to start dropping the weight out of the sumo squats later. That's also okay. With these close grip push-ups, we want to be sending our elbows out to the side rather than backwards. And I love the opportunity to practice a deadlift. So when we're getting our weight, we're going to stick our bum backwards. We've got our chest forwards. We look like a bit of an idiot. We lift our chin up like this. We go straight back. We use our legs to stand up. And we're hopefully smiling because this is the last set. And we are at 3 minutes. That means there's 4 minutes left. We're nearly halfway. Look how low I'm getting in this squat. This is how low we need to get. Bum needs to come down to the level of your knees. So we should be feeling inner thighs burning a little bit, glutes burning a bit, biceps burning a bit, and the chest. Also, in all 3 of these exercises, your abs should be passively working. Okay? You might not notice it, But see whether you can notice what they're doing. It's really good to learn where your abs are helping you and how to engage them. Is it your lower abs? Is it your upper abs? Is it your obliques, the ones we use to go to the sides? Always be thinking about that as you're exercising. You can get a much stronger connection with your body, which generally is going to make your life better because you're going to be safer all the time. As I release this weight forwards on the bicep curl, my upper abdominals are working overtime to stop my body coming forwards. If I didn't have abs, this would be happening. Two minutes 30 to go. Loving life, 2 minutes 30 until the cool down. We have a nice stretch. Maybe we'll do some lying down. Right, I'm moving into 10 reps, which I think is going to be challenging. I'm going to break it into 2 sets of 5. Where I'm just going to have a child's pose in the middle, give my back a break, give my arms a break, just a couple of seconds, and then you come back in. Can't finish them, drop your knees. 1 minute 30. One minute 45. All right, last 50 seconds, guys. Whatever number you're on, well done. Unless you're still on 2, something went wrong. Last 35 seconds. Last 20. This is it, this is the end. Big push, keep going. Keep focusing on that form. If you're in those push-ups, can you get your chest to touch your hands? 10 seconds. Last 3, 2, and 1. We're all done. Well done. Oh. Take some nice deep long breaths. Have some water. Wipe yourself down. We'll start stretching in about 30 seconds. Well done today, guys. I hope that was interesting enough for you. As always, if that weight was too light for you next time, just get something heavier. If it was too heavy, get something lighter. All right, when you're ready, we're going to take our right arm across our body and pull it in with the other arm, and we should be feeling a stretch around here. All right, and we change to the other side. Now we're going to release our arms by our sides. We're going to bring them forwards. So our shoulders are down first. We bring our arms forwards, then up above our head. Our body doesn't react. We lift high, get the shoulders up to your ears now. We're trying to stretch out through the front of our abdominals. You can open your arms out to the side, nice and wide. Stop when they're at shoulder height and then reach them back behind you to open out your chest. Now you're going to curve your arms, bring them in front of you like you're hugging a big tree. Widen your legs, bend your legs a little bit, tuck your chin into your chest, and try and curve your spine as much as possible. So try to curve the base of your spine and the top of your spine to sort of stretch through your back. For 3, 2, 1, release. Standing up, you're going to pick up your left leg with your left hand, knees together, and stretching out the quad. You can reach forwards, out to the side, hold on to something, which I evidently need to. Kick down with your left foot into your left hand. And release. Same thing on the other leg. Kicking down. And releasing. You can either lie down. Actually, let's all just lie down. We'll lie down. It's going to be easier. Oh, and it feels nice. Try not to go to sleep. Right, we're going to lie all the way down. The legs are bent. You're going to pick up your right leg, put your right ankle onto your left knee. Reach through and grab behind your left thigh or in front of your left shin and pull that knee towards you, stretching your right glute with your right bum cheek. If you can think about it, you're going to push your right knee forwards. And release, change sides. Same thing on the other side. So left ankle onto left knee. No, left ankle onto right knee. Grab right thigh or your right shin. As we pull that knee in, we want to be thinking about pushing the left knee forwards. It might not go, but we're just thinking about trying to. And release, hug both knees into your chest. Maybe rock side to side. Maybe rock up and down, so forwards and backwards, giving your spine a nice massage. Maybe not, maybe just sitting still if you prefer. All right, coming still, lay your legs back down on the floor. So your legs are bent like you're going to do a crunch. Lift your right leg up to the sky, flex the foot, grab behind the right thigh and start to pull it in. Working on the back of your leg on your hamstring. Don't worry if your leg's not straight. Just focus on pushing the heel towards the sky. Change sides, same thing on the other leg. Straight up to the sky. Flex the foot, press the heel away. And release, roll onto one side. Use your hands to come up nice and safely. When you're at the top, you're all finished. High five, high five, high five, high five. Well done. Sorry, I got a bit silhouetted in here. I need to work on the light. I hope that was good. I'm sweating like crazy. Have a lovely day. Thanks for coming. See you guys soon.